Tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video. Preseason. And yes, we will enter a new era. It should be the Shaq and Kobe era. Those two are not together.
The 2002 NBA season is here, and it's time for the next chapter of greatness. Shaq and Kobe lead the Lakers, chasing their third straight title. But the Kings are hungry, with Chris Webber and Vlade Divac pushing for the top spot. The Spurs are ready to defend their crown with Tim Duncan. And don't count out the rising Nets.
I mean, a lot of these guys are star players in our league, but they are not on these teams.
The road to the title is filled with challengers. The 2002 NBA season is here. Who will take the throne?
Tracy McGrady not a superstar in our league. They showed him. Soon we'll get. I don't know if we're going to take our time with this season. I don't know if we're going to be fast, because we have a very fun draft ahead of us. Welcome to the NBA, My Era series. If you have not checked out the playlist for this series, please check out the playlist for this series. Please, please, please. And view NBA history. Last episode, there were some errors in the video. I apologize for that. Hopefully it don't happen here. Shouldn't happen again. But Michael Jordan also just disappeared. You know, 2K, not a great game, but he was phasing out in his career. He wasn't getting signed. He might not have got signed as a 70 overall 41-year-old or 40-year-old. And Michael Jordan is gone from our NBA. He was a two-time MVP, a great player, but let's get into 2002, 2003. My bad. The number one pick over Yao Ming, the high schooler, Amari Stoudemire. Maybe we get high schoolers going back-to-back, number one overall. There's Dwyane Wagner, top pick in the draft. Nene. Carlos Boozer, the one-and-done freshman out of Duke. Eddie Curry. So we got some young blood injected into the NBA, and then last year's Rookie of the Year, also on the Rockets. I think we got a fun matchup to start the year as well, with the Kings having the number 2 pick, playing game 1. But before we get into any games, we do have to go through the history of this league. As the MVP was won by Elton Brand last year, breaking Chris Webber's streak of back-to-back MVPs. Good year for the Bulls. Rookie of the Year, Gilbert Arenas. Kenyon Martin, the Rookie of the Year. We also got to find where Kenyon Martin is. Hold on. Because they let him go. They declined his player option. Sorry, that I just remember that. I tried to trade him, or I did trade him to the Clippers, and they just let him walk. So now he's a Dallas Maverick. He always looking ahead contract-wise. Yeah, 4 years, 4 or 3 years, 4. Okay. That's cool. He's in Dallas. They'll play Sacramento tomorrow. Back to league history. I'm delaying the inevitable. I'm sorry. Yeah, I peeked at it. Defensive Player of the Year. That's been a fight. David Robinson, now a Laker from the Clippers. I believe a Laker still. Yeah. Tim Shaq up here a couple times. Still in DC with the Wizards. Sixth Man of the Year. Going to Hedo Turkoglu. Most Improved Player as well. Dirk up here on the Lakers. appear at the All-NBA teams, the All-Rookie teams, Coaches of the Years, and we will see a recurring story. That was broken this year. We were in the Utah Jazz era of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight NBA titles before we get to Elton Brand and the Chicago Bulls alongside Vince Carter dethroning the Utah Jazz in 6. It was a beautiful sight to see. It changed my life, made me a better man, and I'm excited to see where a G League player led the league in steal somehow. Okay, that didn't count. Okay. 76ers Hawks to kick off the season. We are not interested. Sorry, J-Kid, Michael Finley, Tino Mobley. Go on to Rockets Kings. Okay, Mirasan. Yeah, this is the 1-2 matchup. This is something typically I would skip over. But yeah, no, we also got a top pick from last year in Tyson Chandler, guarding Amari Stoudemire. Mirasan, a great matchup for Ming in his debut, where he's not going to be too towering over. Oh, no. I forget I don't have to turn the, I think Yao Ming was just walking like Bernie. We don't have to turn the air filters off anymore. We're done with that. That's still just a shock for me.
And we're set to open the new season, a day of cautious optimism for a whole lot of teams.
Well, hope is eternal at this point in the season for every franchise, Kevin. But you're right. For most teams, the big hope in any new season is that they've
Yao Ming out on the perimeter.
In the offseason,
got him down to him. And a quick bucket. The rookie Ming.
And this is right where Yao wants to be. His size makes that easy money.
Serbiak passes to Miller. Driving the lane.
Reggie Miller to the rim. Ooh, you would think Yao Ming.
These guys can put on a dribbling clinic out there.
And it's Jackson with the
good
ball.
bucket for Reggie Miller on the young Joe Johnson.
Now Chandler.
Number 2 pick. Ooh. Could have dunked that down, but a layup for Yao Ming.
We saw this in China.
Is blowing Mirasan off the dribble. I think Mirasan might not be quick enough to stay with the big rookie Ming.
Now here's Arenas.
Ooh, Arenas, the crazy pass to Reggie Miller.
Here's Mirasan from downtown.
Reed for Miller, or from Arenas.
Rebound by Yao Ming.
Yao Ming with the rebound.
Now here's Johnson.
Johnson to Yao Ming. Over to Tyson Chandler.
Shot clock at 6.
Yao with a deep post.
Here's Yao. Misses the
in and out.
Jumper.
Mirasan, great board.
Here's Serbiak. He's guarded by Johnson. In the corner, it's Arenas.
That back ill.
Pass to Mirasan.
Oh, Mirasan.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Hey, Tyson Chandler, good board. Throws it up to Bob Sura.
Here's Sura. Johnson outside.
No, Johnson can't get inside.
Chandler with the screen on Arenas.
Tyson Chandler wide open on that pick and roll.
The pass, the finish, that's beautiful execution out of that two-man game.
This team just drafted number 2 overall. Might be
Arenas
pretty good with the addition of Yao Ming. Already having Tyson Chandler in the wing. Going double big. We saw the Bulls do this early in the mid '80s to little success together. I mean, they made a lot of playoffs. Just got hurt a lot next to each other with David Robinson and Hakeem. David Robinson didn't really take off in the league until was traded. Oh no, until Hakeem was traded to Dallas, where Dallas never really hit that same ceiling. They went to a finals with Hakeem. He just couldn't get the job done. Stoudemire gets a board. Okay, Zerbiak. With the Arenas getting a dunk. There's the Rookie of the Year last year.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one.
Oh, they got Ming rolling and they turned him over. Sacramento, the team that did waste the career of Michael Jordan. Trading him late in his 30s to Charlotte, where he disappeared. Down low to Tyson. Okay, Tyson threw it right back. He didn't want to go at Amari. Right into Amari. The Rocket team also looks really good.
5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here.
They don't really have the guards.
Sees the alley-oop. Rejected by Arenas.
Defense, Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, so something that crazy got to get out of this thing. Kings wire-to-wire victory. Yao Ming in his debut, leading his team in scoring with 18, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Only 1 turnover. Joe Johnson with 17. Bobby Jackson with 16. Bob Sura 15. Tyson Chandler 14. Hey, I love to see it. Bulls Bucks. Elton Brand, Pau Gasol. I forgot to mention Pau Gasol. That's my bad. Vince Carter, Mike Bibby. Going up against Manu and Grant Hill. Alongside aging Dikembe Mutombo, who missed a lot of the playoffs for them. The Miami Heat are one of 2 teams, as I mentioned in the last video, who have inside information. It's a little late now, but they've known for a few years about this LeBron James kid, and this to me is a tanking team. I know it doesn't look like it completely, but this is a team I'm banking on tanking, and at the deadline, I may be looking to blow up. So, respect. Timberwolves. They got Eddie Jones. They paid him a lot of money. That's really it. Portland Trail Blazers. Steve Nash, Sean Bradley. Lakers Nets. Like I said, that David Robinson trade from the Clippers to the Lakers, if healthy, which Dirk hasn't been healthy, Robinson is older. Ori, he's ornery. Baron Davis now leading the point, but they have Andre Miller off the bench as well. The Lakers team that should be better, so they're not really in the LeBron James hunt to me unless things go catastrophic. Pacers, Knicks. The Knicks could get in it. They don't look great, but they got a solid team. Pacers have been a consistent playoff team. Now with a bald Alonzo Mourning. Clippers, Warriors. Honestly, the way the Warriors have had things go. They were in the playoffs last year, so my apologies. But Clippers, this is LeBron James' destination. Now having Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp, Tim Thomas, could be future LeBron teammates. Utah Jazz, the super team, now have added Vlade Divac to their rosters. Going up against a Spurs team, adding Brendan Haywood, Rasheed Wallace, Glenn Bigdell, Ricky Davis. And the Spurs team looks ready to hoop against Utah, which is now weak at point guard and center. They got an old Vlade, young Jamal McGlure, young Kwame Brown, young Dallin Barrett. They don't have good bigs. I'm looking for this team to fall off, man. I'm praying on their downfall. Maybe not this year to that great of an extent. I want them in the playoffs. I'll say that. But it'd be great if they were like the 6th seed. Paul Pierce, aging in his career against the Bean, Kobe Bryant. Out in Ballstein. Did I change Kobe's shoes yet, I wonder? Are they a stickler about that? No. I know he probably... I don't know what year he really got these. I think it's time to get Kobe out of the Adidas, at least. I don't think they... Oh, they got the Kobe one. Probably I am late, and I'm sorry. But we got Kobe and some Kobe's now. Or I'm early. I don't know if Kobe had Kobe's in... Yeah, he did. I don't know when the Zoom Kobe 4s came out. I remember the broke ankles commercial, though. That was a great Nike commercial. We got Kobe and some Kobe's. I'm for some realism. Like, the things I know and the things I, like, can recall and remember. I mean, I don't really think I need to mess with him, but... You ain't been hooping, brother. After, seeing that intro... So, where some of those guys have been, where they're at. There's Big Shaq. Changed his shoes once. Maybe I switch it up and it's the Shaq Attack at home and the Shaq Gnosis on the road. They could have a wizard on them. Okay. I don't think the Starberries are in the game. Yeah, Duncan in his Nikes. That'd be cool. I don't think they even have the Nikes Tim Duncan was wearing like back in the day here. Tim Duncan used to have the Heat. Like secretly, he had the like foams, I think. Like they were like semi foams, pretty sure. Who knows, man? I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Timmy. You with Adidas in this verse forever. Vince should have his own shoe. Are those still in 2K? Why do they got him in Pumas? Are the Shocks not in Nike or 2K anymore? VC Shocks. I feel like Tim was wearing something like these. I might put Tim in those. And then the Hyperduck 2008s, honestly. I'm sorry. I'm doing too much customization. We'll do the rest of this later. And yeah, no, this is what he was wearing. Sorry, I knew Vince Carter had a shoe. I used to update MJ's shoes all the time, man. I was updating Mike's in Sacramento. If you got a shoe, I know a little something about a sneaker. All right, let's get into some games. Not really. Shout out to Olo Candy still starting. Little friends. Is T-Mac just not panning out? Yeah, he's just mid. Tracy McGrady's just career made. 24 years old. 10 points per game last season. Is he in the rotation? Yeah. Like barely. Uh, yeah, I feel bad for T-Mac. But oh well. Let's get to Salmon. Any other games this day? Nah, that's the last game of the day. Yeah, no ball. All right. 16 typically made trades right here. Okay, the Raptors are cooking right now. I'm rooting for them. There's nobody I want to win more than AI and KG, really, besides the Heat. And not this season for the Heat. 04 lottery protected from the Mavericks. Or the Mavericks received from the Blazers. And they get Betts and a second round pick. Sure. Brad Doherty to the Jazz for Joe Smith and a second round pick. See, if I was a stickler, I'd be like, the Jazz can't make any trades, blah, blah, they're banned from trades. No, this is what the Jazz want to do. They want to add someone who, to me, has been he's hurt more teams than he's helped. And Brad Doherty. Dang it, Brad. This will solve their big man problem for right now. Put the Band-Aid on it. The Jazz making another trade, throwing trash to the Celtics for Penny Hardaway. I'm going to let him do it. I typically just accept the trades. I'm not going to be mad at the Jazz for being proactive. Is no one that good? The Wizards are 30-10. Shout out to the Wizards. The Bulls 20-16. Cavs 19-20. They could be in the run. 20-20 from the Celtics. That's interesting. 17-20 from the Clippers. I mean, with these records, nobody's out of it. Even the Lakers, yeah, had 18-23. 21-18. We don't have a juggernaut out in front. The Trailblazers, I think, have the worst record. And the Supersonics. The Heat, 12 wins. Timberwolves, 13 wins. Grizzlies, 12 wins. Now, I am going to hold true to something LeBron James did say. He said he would have never played for the Memphis Grizzlies. So, they get the number one pick. I will take things over and make the Grizzlies trade with number 2 or something like that. Like, he can't. Or take the best offer. Like, he can't go there. Mock right now has them taking Dwyane Wade number 1 anyway. Other mock has them taking the addition to this draft class. Chris Paul number 1. And LeBron James falling to number 2. 2 high schoolers leading this class. Let's take a look at this league. This very contested league. Wow. League leader in scoring, maybe even averaging 30. MVP Sharif. Ajib Sharif Abdur Rahim. 29 with 30, 12, 4 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Over Tim Duncan. Ray Allen has stepped his scoring up significantly to be a contender for the Utah Jazz and MVP. Chris Webber's down a little bit, but up here leading. I mean, he has the highest rebounds up here, leading with 14 rebounds up here. And Jason Kidd with a almost with 25 and 11 basically. I shat on this pick. I kept saying, "Wow, Jay Will." They were mocking him number 1 over Yao Ming, and I'm like, that's crazy. And then Amari goes over Yao Ming, and Amari's not even up here. Jay Williams, the number 3 pick to the Clippers, leading the Rookie of the Year race. Yao Ming, number 2. Caron Butler at Luis Scola, following him. Pete Hart, 5th. 6th man of the year, Bonzi Wells. Bryant Reeves up here in contention. Todd Day, Malik Rose, Darius Miles. Defensive player of the year looking like Shaquille O'Neal with a steal and a block, 2 blocks. 22 points per game as well, 13 rebounds. Him and Alonzo looking like they're competing for the award. Tim Duncan, Dikembe in his old age, and Marcus Camby, young Marcus Camby, 28, 36, 26, 32, 30, competing for the depoys. Chris Porter up here for most improved. Don't know who that is. Out of Auburn. Sorry. Good for him. Tony Parker also up here. Baron Davis, Lamar Odom. Nope. Not a real award. Sorry. Alright, yeah, no. On the Miami Heat, are there any pieces you can sell off to acquire 2003 draft picks / assets? We maybe want LeBron to play alongside Ron Artest, but we also want to see what these offers are for him. The Bulls would give but they want our lottery protected pick. And we'll be in the lottery. But Elton Brand that's insane. That would make us way too good anyway. We'd probably get out of the lottery. Derek Coleman. They'd give up their 03 pick just to get off the Eddie Jones money. I gotta get the Heat another ping pong ball. Wow. Okay, my tank for the Heat has continued. Sorry. I want LeBron on my team. They had prior knowledge, and they're aggressively tanking right now. Trading their franchise GOAT right now as well on the last year of his deal. They would not. I wouldn't let them do this trade while they have Gilbert Arenas. Rasul Butler. All right. Yeah, we've blown up the Miami Heat. We made moves, okay? Were they smart moves? We'll see what the Heat's team looks like in 5 to 6 years. I'm also not going to draft for the Miami Heat, though. That's where I'm nerfing them. So if they take like Dwyane Wade or Chris Paul over LeBron James or something insane, finals rematch. First Nets Pistons. Looks like a good game. Oh, Andre Miller is not a Laker anymore. That's my apology. He's a Maverick. Alongside Kenyon Martin. Al Harrington playing center for the Clippers alongside Jay Williams, Tim Thomas, Al Harrington. Okay, this Clippers team not bad. They look type decent. Yao Ming, Tyson Chandler, still starting together. Going up against the Grizzlies. Newly acquired Scottie Pippen and Ron Artest for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Going up against Steve Francis, Jim Jackson, Lonzo Mourning. Tim Duncan and his Phoenix Suns, Calbert Chaney, Ben Wallace joining them. Going up against Chris Webber. Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady in the starting lineup. I want to watch some Tracy McGrady starting, bro. I know Tracy McGrady trash. I gotta see it.
Welcome fans to
I gotta see my dog. Keep forgetting I don't have to do that anymore.
Presentation of NBA basketball. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, about halfway through the season, Clark, things are starting to heat up for some of the teams we're watching.
Yeah, you know, I think they're starting to find their rhythm and
okay, kicked it up to T-Mac.
Kevin, you know, coaches have a good idea of the makeup of their team, what they
oh yeah, I like that shot for.
And are really focused on
good
trying
three.
to position their teams at this point for a good end of the season and playoff run.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first.
Oh, J Kidd is blowing by Allen Iverson.
Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The focus from Kidd, terrific.
Can't say that's wrong.
Just keeping his composure even when
McGetty gonna bring it up.
tight.
Garnett with the screen for McGetty. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Green for Iverson.
Garnett the pass to McGrady.
Over to McGrady. He runs a lot of this offense for him to be. Oh, D3 for McGetty. For him to be where he is in his career.
With our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much.
At 24.
Catch up with the Raptors head coach.
Ooh, Kidd block.
Going up against Jason Kidd
Luther right. Good defense.
I asked Coach what makes it so difficult, and he told me, well, it's like you're playing against two coaches, one on the bench and one on the floor. Kidd has their team making adjustments on the fly. It's never a fair fight coaching against a star like J. Kidd. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Iverson. Garnett outside.
Over to T-Mac.
Now Iverson.
Oh, Iverson open for three.
Kidd grabs the board. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Toronto grabs.
Okay, Luther.
They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the final score really didn't reflect just how well.
Three from McGetty. Oh, Iverson. I thought you had him the second one. Iverson. Okay, McGetty three.
Well played game both ways. One team made the plays when it counted, and that team came out on top.
Out left to the wing. Here's Finley. Atlanta again missing.
I mean, you would think this Raptor team would be so much better than they are.
Knock that one down.
Right outside.
KG got a mismatch. Help comes.
Shoots over Mobley.
Mid-range, no good.
Get it to go.
Maybe by not being on his own team, KG just never
1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
never met his ceiling. He never. Ooh, great defense from McGrady.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Right, looking around. Pass to Garnett. Over Grant. And he
Oh,
tries off the
faded
glass,
miss
but it's no
for
good.
Garnett.
Iverson against Kidd.
Okay.
Count it,
Ooh,
good.
blow
Kidd's
by.
got his second basket.
Down low, kids' assertiveness makes the difference. I mean, helping him get around the trees, the big fellas in there, and to his shot. That's good work.
Now, here is McGrady. He's making his presence
Turns
felt
it
offensively
over.
with his scoring average up there.
Guarding up on
Almost
Mobley,
13
though,
points a
on the
game.
break.
Baker passes to Mobley. Back to Baker.
KG, great
Doesn't go
defense.
on the chance to tie.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our
Oh, AI on the break with the signature.
Iverson kicks to McGrady.
Give that to McGrady. Back to Iverson. To McGetty.
McGetty outside. 5 to shoot. Over Finley. No good off the front eye. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Kidd. There's Baker.
Oh, great defense from Wright.
No good.
A lot of great defense. So much so that I'm about to get out of here.
To start the game. And here's
Also, for
Garnett.
Iverson, the lead. Oh, okay. You beat him that time, KG, and you didn't go up with it.
Iverson outside.
Oh, there we go.
Poked away.
Oh, I mean, he's got a tough matchup on him tonight, but Iverson typically a scorer, you know, a bucket getter. Running a J Kidd tonight, probably a problem. Regular random season basketball. It's heating up.
Here's DeHare. It's off.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong ball.
Now here's Iverson. Deflects the pass.
Oh, lob to McGetty
Big time bucket from
for the lead.
Boy, does this guy show up when you need him most.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Mobley is screen on Iverson. There's Baker, guarded by Garnett. Ah, it's in there.
I mean, you can
Okay,
grab
quick
it,
bucket
but
for
he
Vince.
Still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive
Okay.
and deliver. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Here's DeHare.
Okay, Vin Baker.
And sometimes
Fouled by KG.
too much for defenders, which is why this guy gets fouled so often.
All right, Vin, you make these, shouldn't be cold anymore.
And he cannot hit the first
Missed the first one, does not help. Not help.
So he can't
Missed
get
them both.
either to fall.
Over to Iverson. Kicks it over to McGetty.
Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And you know what? You allow
KG.
a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's
Misses the first one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better.
Keeps
than
it a
layups,
one
so
possession. Well,
I
gonna be a
agree
one
with you
possession
there.
game anymore. But anyway, but
And the
now just a
second two is
2-point
good.
lead.
That will put them up by 2.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Timeout, Hawks. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last time out. Now he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have.
Down low to
Bring
Baker.
this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. There's Baker.
Oh, Grant underneath the basket. Bryant Grant.
Layup, no good.
It looked like the ball entered the basket.
Do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have.
I'm good. The Raptors win, led by Corey Maggette. Hornets, Warriors. They still look boring on both sides. Shout out to Jason Richardson, one of my favorite players. Paul Pierce, Lamar Odom, hooping. Earl Watson, their point guard. Shaq going up against Ola Candy. Bulls, Jazz. Repeat of last year's finals. They added a center who won't start here. They did trade for a center. I don't want to see it. I'll see it again in the finals, maybe. Heat, Trailblazers. I mean, the Trailblazers look like a team going for LeBron James. As do the Miami Heat, of course. Spurs, Cavs. The Spurs look loaded. Derek Coleman, Rasheed Wallace, Glenn Robinson, Ricky Davis, Terrell Brandon. And I mean, the Cavs, LeBron would be a great addition to this team, actually. Like, no joke, actually. But they also look pretty good. Like, too good to get LeBron. Alright, let's go to that All-Star. The only trade, you know what? I want to mock some of these up. This isn't working. And it's stunting everybody's growth, I think, here. Nah, that's bad. Both of these are bad. No trade for AI. Alright. Michael Redd to the Celtics. Okay, yeah, sure. A last second deal from the Sim. I won't complain. Gilbert Arenas, Jay Rich, Shane Battier, Tyson Chandler, Pau Gasol versus Ming, Scola, Butler, Yarborough, Jay Williams. I watched like 2 or 3 minutes of this. We're zooming through, in my opinion. We're not taking too long.
And it's the rookies now. Williams passes Dial. So here's Scola. Outside Williams. Inside, 6 to shoot. Battier for 3. Some solid defense from Butler.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see.
The Lakers out here.
Now here's
Yao going right at Pau Gasol.
Yao, no luck.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Arenas dishes to Battier. Chandler outside. Pass to Arenas. In the corner, it's Richardson.
Oh, Jay Rich from the corner.
3 ball is good. Richardson's got the game going here with the first basket for the sophomores.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell
Rookie
you what,
team,
that's
how will
gonna
you
be
respond?
Like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going
Yao
right up.
Ming, okay, with a foul.
Shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he can expect a lot of that treatment in the years to come. With Yao's size and strength, defenses are going to be physical.
Yeah, you lost me. Just waiting for the big man to go to the free throw line. Still semi-close. Okay, never mind. They just ran away with it then. Jay Williams with 33. Yao Ming with 16 and 22. Stoudemire with 13 and 6. Not a great game. Joe Johnson with 29. Gilbert with 21 and 12. Gasol with 20. Richardson 14. Chandler 8. Kwame got in. Kwame Brown played. Kwame Brown. Zerbiak, Stojakovic, Walker, Houston, Van Horn, Terry. Jason Richardson, Sean Marion, Darius Miles, Vincent Yarborough. Houston and Richardson win. We take a look at here. MVP race has shifted. Ray Allen now taking the lead. Jay Will still leading here. Brian Reeves up, 6-man. Shaq still depoy. Most improved now looking like Tony Parker. Not a fake award. Starting lineups, now that we're back to the jerseys, will be Stackhouse, Allen, Pierce, Duncan, and the rookie Yao Ming going up against Shaq, Antoine Walker, Sharif, Jason Kidd, and Marbury. Hey, I want to see this.
And it's the West All-Stars to start out.
West winning the tip.
Outside.
Oh, Pierce leaning and scheming.
Outside, Pierce.
Trying to go at Sharif.
The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Allen's shot is off.
Sharif rebound.
Hit against Allen. From the wing. Here's Shaq. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
Okay.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Allen kicks to Pierce. Out to the wing. Stackhouse with it.
Okay, step back, Jerry Stackhouse.
The three. Walker with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Marbury. To the inside.
Oh, another Shaq dunk.
And Shaq with the slam.
Hey, we're letting Shaq run free.
Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
Here's Stackhouse. Outside Pierce. Driving inside. Yep, it counts.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been
Hey, Paul Pierce, get your
many
buckets.
highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here's Walker after Paul Pierce's score. Here's Shaq. Good work defensively by Yao.
Yao not here for the play. Jerry Stackhouse 27-11. Paul Pierce 20 and 12. Ray Allen with 16, 15 from Duncan, 12 from Nash. And the Western Conference just too much against Shaq, Marbury, Walker, Kidd. Couldn't do it. All right. It's time to get there. Y'all need to go on a streak, man. I almost blew y'all up. Prove to me why I shouldn't have. Yeah, I think in the offseason, all deals need to be on the table for Toronto. This team needs to be better than a 5 seed. For the players on it. 7 seed now. Peering in, Ray Allen going to actually pull that MVP award and bring it to Utah. Scary scenes. No one from Chicago up here. Sharif fell off due to an injury. Peja up here. Ray Allen also may have led the league in scoring. Peja up here. Tim Duncan. Shaq second. Jay Williams is going to bring in that Rookie of the Year over Yao Ming, showing, hey, maybe you should draft players with college experience. Yao Ming up here, though. Impressive feat. Caron Butler up here. Amari did make his way up here as well. Drew Gooden. Felipe Lopez, former Miami Heat, doing great off the Pistons bench. Chris Porter up here. Bonzi Wells and Brian Reed fell off due to injuries. Darius Miles. Defensive Player of the Year, KG is up here. Karolinko's up here. Weber, Mourning, but it looks like another Defensive Player of the Year for Shaq. An award he's starting to dominate. Maybe Yao Ming gets up here with him at some point. Most Improved Player, Chris Porter. Tony Parker also in the running. Felipe Lopez, Baron Davis, Jay Rich. Not a real award. Oh, the scoring leader is actually Vincent Carter. 28 points per game. Rebound leader, Chris Webber with 14. I'm just rounding that up. That's a good round up. 5 assists. Well, this is a great stat line for Chris Webber. Assist leader, Jason Kidd, the only one actually in the 10 assist range. Steve Nash at 9. Ron Artest second in the league in steals behind Allen Iverson. Well, tied for Allen Iverson. Never mind. Baron Davis and Stephon Marbury tied for the next slot after those guys. Blocks per game, Mourning, Camby, Mutombo, Weber, O'Neal. Turnovers per game, Iverson. Best from the field was Tyson Chandler, Elton Brand up here, Kenyon Martin, Allen Iverson. Shot attempts, Jermaine O'Neal took 19.5. Wow. 50% three-point shooters. Okay, Tim Thomas. Jason Terry. Page is shooting 6 of them a game. I love to see it. I love to see the league goes up. Lakers projected the first pick, so the Lakers are in the LeBron James lottery. Though it's teams are looking at Chris Paul with the first pick, and Dwyane Wade out of Marquette. No talk of Carmelo Anthony for that top pick, but he is someone else alongside LeBron consistently in that top 5. I guess the argument is over the 5th spot and whether it goes to Bosh or Chris Kaman. Ray Allen is your league MVP, giving you 50, 40, 90 from the field on 28 points per game, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, I'll round that up, and a block. Rookie of the Year, Jay Williams, giving you 24, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal. 55% from the field, 90% from the... 50, 40, 90 as well for him. I'll round that up to 90. Chris Porter, the 6th man. Shaquille O'Neal, the Defensive Player of the Year. For some reason, he shot 10% from 3. He's shooting enough threes to have a percentage. That is probably tanking his field goal percentage. Most Improved Player, Chris Porter. Doug Moe, the Wizards coach, the coach of the year. Stevie Adams, the Wizards GM, the GM of the year. Apologies. All NBA first team reads: Ray Allen, Jerry Stackhouse, Chris Webber, Antoine Walker, Shaq. Second team: Alonzo Mourning, Tim Duncan, Sharif, Stephon Marbury, Damon Stoudemire. Third team: Vince Carter, Gilbert Arenas, Antoine Jameson, Kevin Garnett, and Jermaine O'Neal. All right. First team defense: Adrian Griffin, lockdown defender. Ray Allen, Chris Webber, Andre Karolinko, and Shaq. Jason Kidd, Jason Richardson, Jason, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Alonzo Mourning. First team all-rookie reads: Jay Williams, Yao Ming, Caron Butler, Amari Stoudemire, Drew Gooden. Second team: Carlos Boozer, Dewan Wagner, Nene, Luis Scola, and Pete Hart. We're here in the playoffs. 3-6, we got Glenn Rice and his now New Orleans Hornets going up against Sean Marion and the Magic, with Sharif hurt. Kerry Kittle, though, I mean, they should be solid. They should be decent. Magic, Hornets, Brevin Knight. I mean, the Cavs, out of the LeBron sweepstakes, they'll be competing. Kobe Celtics will have a LeBron lottery ticket. That's very interesting to see. Maybe Kobe and LeBron will play together. That would be terrifying. But yeah, no, we won't be getting into this. Good luck to the Hawks and the Cavs, I guess. May the best team win. Cavs won game 1. I mean, this Nuggets team, super deep, led by 2 90s and Chauncey Billups and Jerry Stackhouse. They should be able to do anything possible. And they win at every position, I believe it is, besides small forward, where they lose with Glenn Robinson. But those points are made up with how much they win at point guard and shooting guard. And center. Oh, they lose at power forward, my bad. But it's whatever. San Antonio gets game 1, despite everything I just said. Theo Ratliff getting the start. Amari Stoudemire, the number 1 pick, getting playoff minutes. Alongside Gilbert. Kenyon Martin in the playoffs as well. The 2 seed Chicago Bulls. Houston steals game 1. Okay, good for Houston. Going up again, like Cousins. I gotta watch the Cousins face off a little bit here. I'm sorry. Cousin versus Cousin in the first round of the playoffs. I paused it for no reason.
Everyone, the regular season is in the books.
Cousin matchup.
For the East begins.
Well, I grab a water.
Game 1. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. You look at Chicago. They are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they've got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this round.
Cousins against Cousins right there. We got the matchup. Carter against McGrady. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm going to go get my water. My bad. You go watch a couple minutes of playoff basketball. I'll get back in the sim after that lob, and you let me know what's going on.
He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all
emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Iverson. The shot, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Bibby kicks to Brand. To the left wing. Pass to Carter. To the left side wing. Lock at 6. Shot's good by Mills.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Iverson outside. Now Jackson. Shoots over Mills. And he can't bank that one in. Bibby against Iverson. Bibby, a screen on Garnett. Pass to Carter. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. No good from Gasol. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McGrady kicks to Iverson. Back to McGrady. Outside Jackson. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Now the Bulls with it. They trail by 1. Pass to Brand. Carter looking around. Brand passes to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brand. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Look, if you're going to try to stop Brand inside, you got to bring the physicality and toughness all game, because he's a load.
Iverson passes to McGrady. Pass to Jackson. Garnett with the steal for Jackson. Drives to the hoop. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here's Carter. Brand, a screen on McGrady. Carter drives in and finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the Bulls head coach. There's an intimidation factor that comes with playing against Kevin Garnett. Coach said, I told the guys to be fearless. The moment KG smells any weakness in you on the court, he'll press you and talk you right out of the game. So stay smart and stay strong. It's easier said than done with KG in your face all night. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, David. Now Jackson, following the three-point attempt by Mike Bibby. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Bibby passes the Carter. Now Bibby, nothing on the board.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
McGrady kicks to Garnett. Pass to Iverson. All sorts of time. Elton Brand grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Mills passes to Carter. Gasol. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the timing on that putback? Superb job getting that position on the offensive glass.
Pass to Iverson. McGrady kicks to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Right inside. Defended by Gasol. Trying to end the drought. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Mills.
I have seen enough of the Raptors offense. Give more minutes to Zach Randolph. Hey, Zach Randolph with some minutes. How much did they sign him to? What did they sign him to? Oh, I can't see his contract right now. Shaq the 1 seed out east. All right, Big Diesel. Do your thing, man. Utah the 2 seed. Led by MVP Ray Allen now, alongside Hank Gathers and Antonio McDyess. They traded Joe Smith to not start Brad Daugherty, who's happy. So, can't even be mad at it. Jamal McGlure also not starting. They go with the size of Divock. McDyess playing through a strained hip. Billy Owens old, still coming off that bench. Malik Sealy, hurt on the bench. Oh, and they got Penny Hardaway off the bench as well. Could be starting Penny, but they choose not to. The lineup would be more attractive to us on paper if they were starting Penny. Yeah, that's probably a Jazz series. Young Yao Ming, the number 2 overall pick, does lead his team alongside Joe Johnson to the playoffs. But he will run into Tim Duncan and Ben Wallace. Calbert Chaney. It'll be an interesting matchup. Let's send him to that second round. Yeah, we are in 4-round first round series. This is our first playoff of all 4 rounds. So these are the ones where you get swept. You really get swept. Tim Duncan is a career disappointment as well. Tim Duncan gets to the playoffs, and he just finds ways to lose. Yao Ming and his rookie Rockets go to the second round against the young Raptors. Utah sweeping, the Bulls sweeping. So the only 2 championship experienced teams sweeping. It's a good matchup. Like I was saying earlier in the year, this Spurs team they have the facilities to compete with this Utah Jazz squadron. Jazz take game 1. Orlando, I think you should be happy you're here. Not that Charlotte would have done any better. That was just a weak series to me. Let's go to the 5-8 matchup. I mean, Amari, it really comes down to you versus Yao and getting to the paint. And if those guys on the perimeter can cook if you're not cooking. Game 1 does go to the Rockets. Ooh, 35 for Marinas, 34 for Miller. They went to OT, so maybe the guards got it. The perimeter maybe has it. Okay, Shaq. Shaq versus Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd's got more adequate help, I'd say. Well, no, Page, I mean, Page is technically the second best player in the series, over Jason Kidd. Yeah, Pager leading the way, 24, 8, and 9. I know I haven't looked at many box scores. All the overdogs winning. Yao Ming with 26 though. Goddamn. 32 from Vince. 45 from Ray Allen. Okay, Ray. You know what? Send him around. Spurs got swept this. Oh man, the Magic haven't lost the game. Oh, the Bulls haven't lost a game either. Shaq, you're playing a team that has not lost a game. Your point guard is John Salmons. But can you, Brian Sith, Peja Stojakovic, get it done against Elton Brand and Pau Gasol? I actually got to see a couple minutes of this as well, game one. I'm going to watch a little bit of both game ones. I'm sorry.
2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge.
Okay.
You look at Washington. Coming off a sweep in their last series, you better believe they'll be prepared for these conference finals.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, Shaq wins the tip.
Some teams benefit from the long layout.
Chicago versus DC.
I'm sure they did.
Oh, and Shaq wants that post on Gasol immediately. And will not finish over Gasol.
Out to Brand for 3, Bibby.
Bibby 3, no good. Shaq up the stiff.
To Salmons.
Peja, long 2.
And it falls.
Good.
Stojakovic has got the first points up on the board for Washington.
It don't even matter who was guarding Gasol. Ooh, Carter doesn't pull that off the motion, and they call a foul on Gasol.
Not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Okay, good screen by Shaq. Stojakovic now in the post. Oh, we got him on the first one. He just doesn't follow up. Salmons kicks it. Screen. Mid-range. Brand with the rebound. I think the difficulty here for Shaq is he's going to struggle on the board against Brand and Gasol. Good bucket, Vince Carter. And while like Stojakovic and Marshall are good rebounders in their own route, in their own like. I just think the Bulls rebounders are better. Shaq doesn't have championship experience, but he's been to the finals before. He's lost those finals before. Okay, Big Diesel. Probably watch till like the 5-minute mark, maybe. Oh, Carter 3. He wanted that corner 3.
2 for 2 from the floor.
Looking dangerous from deep.
Pass to Stiff.
Okay, Shaq. Stojakovic. Shaq reposting.
Back to Stojakovic.
Doesn't get a good angle on it. Green from Donnell Marshall. Oh my God.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Carter outside. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely.
Okay, good bucket. Good bucket, Mills. Underrated aspect of the series, of the buckets.
Pass to Stojakovic. And here's Shaq. Stiff the pass to Stojakovic. Chicago grabs the miss. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Ooh, Elton Brand, big dunk.
Asked about Vince Carter. Coach shook his head and said, Vince is an athlete. So what we'll need to do is position ourselves where there aren't any easy paths to the rim. You can
Jack.
Saying the only problem there is you can actually shoot hurt us anyway.
Oh, well, good foul by Gasol, but it's his second of the first quarter. And Shaq, he makes the first one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the Bulls making a
is that Chris Mill? Is he still here? A former #1 overall pick, I believe, for the Bulls. Still here.
4 of 5 from the field so far.
Still a part of the championship team.
Pass to Carter. Brand a screen on Stiff.
Carter, mid-range. Oh, Shaq gobbled it.
Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Damn near brought it up. Now Brand is guarding Shaq, and I don't. Stiff's going to shoot the 3.
And again, Washington,
There was a missed opportunity there.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago.
I got to see Shaq.
Now, here is Bibby.
I imagine he keeps this all in foul trouble. Oh, the offense with no Gasol just running through Carter.
Now 7 points for Vince Carter.
They're getting more potent.
Trail by 3. Salmon's passes to Stiff.
Oh, Mims now on Shaq, and Shaq gets a high post. Over Stojakovic. Good. Okay, no, that's good basketball. Oh my God. Okay, the Wizards, pull away with it in a super high scoring game. Goodness. Peja 38, Shaq 38, Donnell 22, Lorth, God. Jeez. Wow, what a game one. Oh, Pitt's starting now. Let's watch a couple minutes of this. Can the rookie and Joe Johnson dethrone the unbeaten dynasty? Well, not dynasty. The unbeaten fallen kings, the unbeaten winners of the West. As Shaq has stolen game one from the, well, stolen, but solidified the Bulls will not be unbeaten. They showed they are mortal. Will you prove the same of the Jazz? Young Yao Ming.
Have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game one of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Sacramento Kings. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Take a look at the Jazz.
Oh, Ming towers over Diva.
That they're the better team and have what it takes to advance to the championship round.
And rightfully so. Now is the time to show and prove.
Joe Johnson out on the perimeter against Hank Gathers, former MVP.
And keep their focus, right?
Oh my. Oh my, the double on Yao Ming. He throws it across the court. The Bob Sura who hits the 3 in the corner.
No doubt.
Yao Ming gravity.
Have to stay in the present and really
Eddie Hardaway.
What has made you good and gotten you to this point?
That's That's a good line. Staying present. Very well said. And it's good.
And gathers bucket.
Most any coach loves
Going right at Joe Johnson.
Here's Sacramento. To the wing on the left. They double team Yao.
Yao Ming having the same effect as a Shaq, where they just have to foul him. But I imagine this is why the Utah Jazz got all these big men. They have a lot of bodies to throw at Yao Ming tonight. It's really going to come down to if any of the perimeter guys can get going, similar in Shaq series. But
Just 5 to shoot.
Peja Stojakovic answered that call. Good board for D-Ball. Now they can run Yao Ming out of this possession. And Gathers missing the layup, but doing so.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson with it.
Oh, now Ming mismatch.
Here's Yao.
Blocked by McDyess. Mismatch what?
That stuff out of here.
Oh, Joe Johnson. Great pass.
An assist from Johnson. Sura's got 5 points
Yeah,
so far.
Bob Sura has all the points so far.
Kind of confidence you love seeing from Sura already.
Can the Sacramento Kings upset the Utah Jazz in Game 1?
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Hardaway.
And he can't finish with the size mismatch.
They've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to
Sura.
And here is Yao, defended by Divac. Outside for Jackson. Johnson for 3.
Oh, Joe Johnson can't hit the catch and shoot.
Allen passes to Hardaway. And he drops in the
Great finish that time for Penny.
Can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
Johnson outside. Pass to Yao. Allen with the rebound.
Oh, man. Yao Ming close to finishing those off, but not yet.
I'm surprised he missed that.
Misses in close. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Kings.
Oh, Yao Ming with a mismatch.
Here's Yao.
Joe Johnson finds him.
Tipped away.
Divac steals it, and now Yao Ming's cold.
Now here's Allen.
They're getting in the rookie's head. And gathers the mismatch.
And that won't go.
Yao gets the rebound, and that cools him. That warms his cold.
Jackson passes to Sura.
Sura bucket.
That's good.
He can't miss right now.
Sura's got 7 points.
Bang, bang. That's being shot ready.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McDyess,
15 feet away.
mid-post.
Good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Stolen by
Oh,
Allen.
the MVP making an appearance.
Pass to McDyess. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Allen from outside the arc. Yes, and it's Hardaway.
Oh, knockdown 3 ball
This is Allen's shot for sure.
by
man.
Mr.
You gotta love
Shuttlesworth.
the quick release and the textbook efficiency of his form.
Johnson outside. Tried to come right back
Oh.
with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
So Yao Ming would maybe get that board. Joe Johnson with the miss, though. Another 3-pointer missed. Oh, Hank Gavin's going at his chest.
Shooting foul.
Drawing the foul. Oh. The Kings just can't get back in it. It was so close to being a game. I think the Kings will hopefully make them fight. But ultimately not this game. Bob Sura balled out. No one really joined them. Hank Gathers and Ray Allen, the MVP duo. They're good. Oh my, what a Shaq shutdown. Why are the Bulls not scoring? Game 2 in Utah. Yeah, no, same sort of beatdown where Jazz can't score. I mean, not the Jazz, the Kings just can't score. Bulls, first game back in Chicago, I'm sure that'll remedy some of the scoring woes. It does, it does. The Bulls win game 3. The Jazz win game 3, and that's a rough sign. Mike Bibby is injured for the Bulls, so this will be a tough one. But they dominate regardless to tie this series up. Vince Carter with 43. My goodness. Yao Ming will not be swept. He will be swept. He fought. Well, Tyson Chandler fought. Yao Ming, Joe Johnson. There were fights. Fights were made. Elimination game? That one goes to the Wizards. Elimination game in Chicago. Only teams have only won at home, I believe. No road win so far in the series. So that leads to a Wizards series win. Maybe. Going to game 7. Wizards have kept the lead, but it's been close. I mean, it's getting closer. It's a 10-pointer. Okay, you know, it's a Wizards game. The Wizards are returning to the finals. Shaq with 27 to 14. Donnell Marshall injured. Page Stojakovic with 24. John Salmons 15. The 1 seed Wizards, so they'll have home court advantage, will take on the Utah Jazz. But with that said, this is a revenge series for Shaq against Ray Allen, and I don't know if Hank Gathers was there when they played the 2 times. I think the 2 times they played Shaq in NBA history was before Hank Gathers joined. And then Shaq has not been back to the finals since. And here we sit, 2002, 2003, and Shaq is back. Jazz have never left, I don't believe. Let me double check that again. Yeah, no, they've been in every finals. Yeah, Jazz. So, yeah. They were waiting on you to return, Shaq. Are you ready for them? They've lost their best big man. What will they do? Elimination games. Shaq gets game 1. The Jazz lose their first game of the playoffs here in D.C. as Shaq scores 52 and 22 with 6 blocks. Ray Allen with a 39-point triple-double. And it was a 2-point win in overtime. The Jazz win game 2. the 13-point win. Ray Allen balls again, out of control with 33. Antonio McDyess with 22-20. Wizards take a lead. They win in Utah. Ray Allen with a 40-point triple-double. Oh my God. These are unbelievable heights Ray Allen is reaching here, even in a loss. Peja Stojakovic with 35, 12, 6. 21, 13 from Shaq. Daniel Marshall with 18 and 6. It's a pivotal game here. Shaq goes up 3-1. Ray Allen does his best with 37, 9 and 5. Shaq with 36, 6 and 1. Elimination game in Washington. Can Shaq bring a title to DC? Can he avenge his finals loss? He's up. Oh, he's up. Shaq will do it. He's up. Brad Daugherty still in the league. The first time I've played in so long. I used to hop in and play in the finals every now and then. But a face of the league.
And the layup is off.
Shaquille O'Neal gets it done.
They have earned this win.
O'Neal, and he jams it in. And he's going to get called there for the technical foul.
Yeah, Shaq would do that.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to
You can get a standing O getting subbed out. Game's over. And the Jazz lose again. Shaq has done it. Shaquille O'Neal.
All the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating in.
They are no longer unbeatable.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of
Back-to-back losses for the Utah Jazz.
that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this
8
place
straight
is
finals for the
going
Utah
crazy.
Jazz.
The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Go and raise up the title. And the finals MVP is the Diesel, is the big man. Shaq finally gets it done. Defense does win championships. Peja Stojakovic played a great series. Ray Allen played a great series. But it is finally Shaq's time. 31, 13, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. 60% from the field, 60% from the free throw line. Oh, J. Kidd tore his calf. That sucks. Doherty retires. Reggie Miller retires. Chuck Person retires. Wish Michael Jordan could have got one of these retirements at least. Sean Brooks, P.J. Brown. I would have let him go. He's just gone. Like some of these fake dudes, he's just gone. Okay, Cavs getting a uniform and logo change. More modern league. Okay, the Heat have 4 shots at the #1 overall pick. That means someone's jumped. The Bucks have leapfrogged in the top 3. Grant Hill is getting a superstar teammate. Jesus. Drew Gooden with the 5th. Now I'm speeding it up because what do you mean Milwaukee has jumped into the top 3? Indiana with 11. Kobe at 10. And his Celtics will stay at 10. The Cavs jump and the Grizzlies fall. So the Cavs in the top 3. Phillies have number 8. Seven for the Supersonics. The Miami Heat at 6. The Lakers will pick at 6. The Heat should have multiple chances in the top 3. The Trailblazers at 5. Heat 4. Heat will have 4. Heat 3. The Bucks will have 3. The Miami Heat number 2. The Cleveland Cavaliers will have the number 2 pick. Meaning the Miami Heat have the number 1 pick. If they pick Chris Paul, they pick Chris Paul. But the Heat have the number 1 overall pick. Alright, we are simming to draft day. Well, the pictures have changed to Yao Ming. And before I even do that, no, there's somewhere I really got to go. And we really got to explore something. Because this just isn't working. So, like, what are we going to do? Okay, no one wants to trade for Allen Iverson. He's too good. And no one can trade for Kevin Garnett right now. So, okay. That was it. That's all I really thought of. Let's go. It's a very anticipated NBA draft. Let's do it. The Miami Heat are on the clock with the number 1 overall pick. And they select Chris Paul. Number 1. Meaning, number 2. LeBron, I mean, he's not going to wear 43. But number 2 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James. Number 3 to Milwaukee, Carmelo Anthony. Number 4, the Heat select Dwyane Wade. Kyle Korver, number 5. The Lakers at 6. Will get Eddie Jones and their pick back for the Miami Heat as the Heat select Chris Bosh. Chris came into Memphis. The Celtics receive Bruce Bowen and Mike James. Sure. Mo Williams will go to the New Jersey Nets. Kendrick Perkins to the Pacers. Sure. Jarvis Hayes to the Pistons. TJ Ford to the Miami Heat. Sure. For Luke Ridnour. Trading 2 firsts. Sure. The Heat wanted Michael Pietrus. Darko Milicic just went to the Atlanta Hawks. Matt Bonner to the Cavs. James Jones out of Miami to New Orleans. Steve Blake to the Mavericks. Sasha Pavlovich. I think we're in the second round. Yeah, we're in the second round. Oh no, we're about to go into the second round. And we typically don't do that as the Heat take Pete Bryant. But I'm kind of stun locked by the Miami Heat passing on LeBron James for Chris Paul. Carmelo goes to Milwaukee alongside Grant Hill. Dwyane Wade goes to Miami. Kyle Korver to Steve Nash's team. Steve Nash has set him up for some threes. They grab Chris Bosh in Miami as well. If they can sign a big man or do something, I like what the Miami Heat are doing. I think like we did in the last video, we're gonna go to the start of the season. I gotta fix something for Cleveland though, as they sign their rookies. LeBron James will not be wearing whatever the hell they had him wearing. Anybody wearing 23? Khalid, my dog. You gotta come up off that, my playboy, my guy. I mean, this is not rookie LeBron James, but what a world where rookie LeBron James ends up on the Cleveland Cavaliers. But my Miami Heat came out pretty well, if I do say so myself. Who's wearing 23 here? Nobody wearing it? Listen, this is a different timeline. Seeing Dwyane Wade at a different number than 3 in a Heat jersey, it hurts me. Also, maybe Steph Curry can get the leanings in 2K next year, since they're not in 2K. I have no clue what I want to put Dwyane Wade in. I know he started his career in Converse, right? Then he went to Jordan. But honestly, I don't like any of those Converse. And as much as I hate them, there is a shoe I can put Dwyane Wade in, and I know he wore these. I know he wore these. Those bad boys. Listen, I'm gonna give Chris Paul 3. It's sentimental to him. It means something to him. Also, somebody wearing 4. No, Chris Bosh was wearing 4. Tony Battie. I'll give him 1. Is this all this? Okay, I shouldn't have went that far. Where's jersey number? Damn, my bad. I mean, like the Miami Heat, they're a little, soft at the 5 spot, but I think it's a fun young team. I'm excited to see them next season. Take a look at those options. They're gonna decline the option on Pfizer. McDyess accepts his player option. They accept the options on McGlure and Kwame. Decline on Stromile Swift. Re-signing Mike Miller as the Nuggets lose some of their swagger. The new logo is not as nice as their last one. Re-signing Richard Jefferson, but declining Eddie House for the Pacers. Okay. T-Mac accepting his player option, obviously. Don't know if he'd get $9 million on the market. Crawford team option accepted. Rockets accepting 3. Lucius Harris, top player, declining his option. Speedy Claxton having his team option declined. Qualifying offers. Cavs got to get Jason Terry back. Bringing LeBron in. Miami Heat only really looking to bring Ryder back. They'll have money to spend. Baron Davis extended an offer. Sean Marion, the only one to send an offer from the Magic. Steve Francis getting an offer extended. Okay. McGatty getting an offer extended. Lamar Odom, the only one getting his offer extended. Ron Artest for the Timberwolves. All right, we looked around the league, damn it. Well, speaking of the Bucks, they got Melo. Okay, they can just move Gray Hill to the 2. You got to find a way for all 3 of these guys to play. This is a great... Oh, my God. Hold on. Can I shoot around with these guys? You got old Gray Hill. Ferocious dunks from Gray Hill. Rookie Melo, even though this looks nothing like rookie Carmelo with the braids. Also, they got him in Narek, so I'm going to fix that. I'm at least going to put him in the Melo 1.5. The bucket getter extraordinaire next to Grant Hill. Can get it from anywhere at any time. Mr. Floater. Melo not really a float guy, but he can. He gets his buckets. And I didn't want to neglect this guy as well here. Rashad Lou. All right, base. I'm going to Cavs. Sorry, hold on. Cavaliers. Oh, they don't have enough players on the Cavaliers. After free agency, I'll do it, which I'm going to player progression before I end the video. Well, no, I'm going all the way to the start of the season, like I did at the start of this video. I started at the start of the season. We're doing that now to wrap these up. Elton Brand, the top restricted free agent. 4 offers. Oh my God, that offer to go back to Chicago. We getting in the big money ranges. Elton Brand is a Finals MVP. If anybody deserves big money, it's him. Larry Johnson, unrestricted. Looking to go back to Charlotte. Or did he ever leave Charlotte? Oh, no, not Charlotte. New Orleans. Looking to go back to the Hornets. Gary Payton, a UFA with no fruit, with no offers. None of the top players are UFAs. But some UFAs. All right. Let's go. I want to see if Elton Brand did all that money. He got 673 mil. I don't think anybody else got that. Ron Artest got 47 to go back to Minnesota. Corey Maggette got a solid chunk of change to go back to Toronto. Baron Davis got 63 to go to the Lakers. Gary Payton, nice deal to go to the Hornets. Okay. He needed to sign a center. Why are they holding Walton McCarty? Jazz get Robert Ory. Drumhouse Swift is a warrior. Okay. Mike Pemberton, whatever, to the Heat. Okay, the Cavs got an 89 Jason Terry, 86 Battier. Did they start LeBron? At the power forward, I guess? Okay. Let me go in with them. Best player on the team right now, Jason Terry. It's his team. I might do some manufacturing as well. What is Jason Terry is a shooting guard? Who's the point guard on this team? Brevin Knight. Okay. LeBron wouldn't start at point guard. Damn. Mama, there goes that. Well, he can't do that right now. Oh, so this is the young LeBron jumper. Don't feel like old LeBron. Ah, now these are some powerful dunks from young LeBron, but LeBron was not the #1 overall pick. He was number 2. Take a look at this Heat roster. Chris Paul, Dwyane Wade, and Bosh will, in their rookie seasons, be the best players on the team. So, it's their lay of the land in Miami. The team did not go get them any vets, any leaders to come lead them. Said we got Tony Battie. We traded for him last year. We would take it. Y'all young bulls got it. Come on, Chris Paul. Okay, come on, Chris Paul. Hit one of these. Shit. You're no one pick. There we go. No more pick who can't dunk. He can get to the rim, though. He could go down. I mean, the Heat have had great point guard. Oh, he can't dunk. My bad. Apologies. Take it back. He can't dunk. He's a yammer. The Heat have had great point guard play in their history in this simulation with Rex Chapman. I mean, he's not a point guard, but guard play for him. And then from him going to Gary Payton for a very long time. And now Christopher Emmanuel Paul will be at the point guard spot. And his co-commander on this team, shooting guard out of Marquette, 6'4", a backup point guard for him as well when he goes out of the game. Dwyane Wade. Rocking 23 in Miami. And one more rookie joined them, the big man out of Georgia Tech, Chris Bosh. Sharpshooting big man. Can dominate low in the paint, shoot some mid-ranges, and space the floor at the 4. This Heat team is ready for the future. Ooh-wee! But with that said, we got to look around the league a bit more. The Utah Jazz do deteriorate a little bit more around the edges as some of their young players do progress. Their best center now is a young Kwame Brown. Vlade Divac, another option for them as well, still aging. McGlure, probably the safe backup. Dallin Barrett progressing to be a comp for Divac. A young Pachulia on the roster as well for them. Picked late in the first round for them, so they went all power forwards, as all of their small forwards could be power forwards. Robert Horry joining the team. Joining the team. Greg Graham, Ray Allen, Chucky Atkins will be running the point now for this team. Penny Hardaway falling off a bit in his 30s. Everybody in the Heat going up. Young team. No one over the age of 30. Walter McCarty signed in free agency at 29 is the only vet who's going to really play. Jamal Robinson, I guess. But everyone else will be 27 and under. J. Kidd going down 1. Adrian Griffin falling off a little bit. Jay Williams up 5. Tim Thomas plateauing. Sean Kemp down 3. No movement from Harrington. Kobe down 2. That sucks. Going into his age 25 season. Can be staying at a 92. Masburn down 2. Guys aren't happy after their season. Gasol up 2. Desmond Mason up 2. Zach Randolph 2. Smush Parker 1. Hopefully that means Zach Randolph gets some more minutes. I'm interested to see what this day 1 Milwaukee Bucks lineup looks like. Chris Webber out in Philly. Nick Van Exel? He was here last year. Last few years. Eddie Curry progressing up, though, behind him. Probably going to take too long, though. Kobe's still the best in the league, followed by Iverson. Shaq, I would think, holds the real crown now, though. 31. And he's happy here. He'd like to extend his contract. It makes sense. He just won a title. You're a fraud. You're better than Kevin Garnett, though. Paul Pierce getting up to that 94 range to be amongst the league's best. Stojakovic, Nash up here amongst them. Steve Nash is annoyed. Oh, is Steve Nash not happy in Portland? Is there any trades possible for Steve Nash? I know a trade. And I think I could just do this trade 1-for-1. And I'm going to do it. Blockbuster trade made as well. Allen Iverson sent to Portland for Steve Nash. They have a chance to win him over with Kyle Korver here or Tank and get off the money. And Steve Nash gets sent home to Toronto, even though he's probably not from Toronto, but Canadian kid, gonna be in Canada. They'll have a chance to re-sign him alongside Garnett and McGrady. Like, this is a team where he's going to empower these guys versus Allen Iverson was more so feeding on them. Huh? All right. I think this team will do better than expected with Allen Iverson now moving. We're going to the All-Star City selection. It is going to be in Los Angeles. And I've got an 04 draft class. Sim through the game, and we got a pretty interesting number 1 overall prospect in the next draft out of high school as well. Dwight Howard, Chris Humphreys, Jahlil Okafor, number 1 by some teams. Kevin Martin, Ben Gordon, Sean Livingston, Devin Harris, Sebastian Telfair, Trevor Reza, Tony Allen, Josh Smith, J.R. Smith out of high school, Josh Childress. Seems like LeBron and Chris Paul inspired a lot of kids to come straight out of high school. Chris Duhon, going number 1 and number 2 overall. Anderson Varejao, Luol Deng, Sasa Vujacic, and Bino Rujic from overseas. And let's get into the next season. We have some very, very fun stuff ahead of us. I am excited to see how this season goes. The Miami Heat don't have an opening day game, it seems. Oh no, they do, against one of the title teams. So we'll see how good these rookies are. To the Cavaliers, the Bucks do. The Wizards do. The Cavs don't. LeBron doesn't play until October 29th against the Clippers. I just want to see this Cleveland Cavaliers lineup. They're starting LeBron at the power forward. This is a good Cavs team. So I will actually do my best to remind myself to watch their game on the 29th as well. But that is for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. The Zay NBA does have some real life similarities. See you in the next one. Bye.